Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Wholesale Universe. What I want to do is talk to you about the evolution of business. You see, I think a lot of times people think that success happens overnight, and we get so busy in the process that we want to rush things. And in today's age of social media, we got instant gratification where we can get on our phones and get anything we want at any given time. And so we forget that there's a process in life, and there's a process in business. You see, when I first started business, I started out in a house, in an apartment actually, in a 3rd-story 2-bedroom apartment in Magnolia, Texas. Okay, now from there, we went from the house and the apartment, and actually I didn't go to a small building first. I went to a storage unit right here. Okay, so we went from a small apartment to a storage unit in the span of around 3 to 4 months. Okay, now from that storage unit to the small building, it took us another, so we're talking 3 months here. It took us another 1 month, 1 to 2 months here. So you're looking at almost half of a year to go from full-time, full-fledged business owner from a house and an apartment over to a small building. Okay, now from that small building, we stayed in there for another 12 months. Okay, so you're looking at 18 months before we finally got into a large building. Okay, now this is the large building right here. This is supposed to be a truck backing into it, but you're looking at anywhere between 12 and 18 months before we got into a large building. Then at some point we decided we were going to have multiple locations. That took another 12 months, 12 plus months. Okay, so you're looking at 2 to 2.5, almost 3 years. Okay, let's just say 2 to 3 years before we got to the point to where we had multiple locations, and we grew very, very fast. I went all in, didn't have another job. This is all I did. So for those of you that are still working a job and still doing this out of your house and apartment and wondering like, man, this is taking me forever, or you're judging somebody else's success, they're doing something different than you. They're going down a different path than you. And the evolution of business, these things, they just take time, and there's a process. So what I want to do for you today is reassure you that you're on the journey right now. Whether you're starting in that house or apartment, whether you're in a small storage unit like we were here, if you've got your small building, if you've got your larger building, or if you have multiple locations, or even if you're worldwide, you're still in a process, and you're always going to be in a growing process. Amazon, the largest company in the world, is still expanding and still going to new places here in the United States and outside of the United States. So don't get in a rush. You do want to be in a hurry. Okay? You do want to have a sense of speed and urgency, but also understand there's a natural progression of way things work. And you're going to start small, and you're going to have to work consistently every single day, and you're going to have to grow into a larger business. It doesn't happen overnight. Like we talked about in another video, there is no easy button that you can just push in life and jump ahead. Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So take your time, understand you're in the perfect process right now where you're supposed to be, and keep pushing forward. Y'all have a great day.